It's really cool to hear from people that have worked in Rockstar's ecosystem, and today we're going to be hearing from the voice and the likeness of Michael DeSanta, Ned Luke, talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. He was asked a handful of questions regarding that game, what he thinks, the impact of the leaks. This was actually done in an interview with another YouTuber, Dan Allen Gaming. I'll leave a link to the entire interview in the description. I think he talks with Ned for about an hour and a half. So if you like all things Rockstar Games and Michael DeSanta and Ned Luke, they talk about a lot of things, including his time working with Rockstar, how it's affected him personally, and so much more. But this is what he had to say regarding GTA 6.
But everybody wants to know about GTA 6, and there's nothing to know. You'll know when the game comes out. It's like that. It's and the leaks, and all that kind of stuff. Who the fuck knows what that is? If that's actual or if it's. I mean, I guess it's been acknowledged, but that has to be very early on stuff. I don't know. I mean, I looked at some of it and was like, well, okay, whatever. But my whole opinion on that is they better bring it. They better bring it because the bar has been set pretty high.
Well, the bar's sort of like at the top. It's almost like you've got to create the greatest game of all time. It's pretty tough.
I mean, they do. I mean, if I don't think it'll matter if it's not, like, let's say it's not as good as GTA 5 or as Red Dead or whatever. It's not going to matter because it's still going to be amazing. I mean, Rockstar doesn't put out shit. They put out gold. So I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be phenomenal, and frankly, it'll be worth the wait. So everybody should just calm down.
Exactly.
Man. Everybody calm down.
Honestly,
calm down.
Even if they take another 5 years. Yeah.
You don't want to rush. If I mean, 10 years, I mean, not rushing, obviously, but you got to remember, COVID was involved in there, and that's got to be COVID's got to be almost a 2-year setback.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
So you got to understand all that and just be patient. Just keep playing, GTA 5 and all the other games that are out there.
So I think one of the unsung things we can get from this is anyone that is working on Grand Theft Auto 6 right now is not going on gallivanting on social media about how they're involved in the project. So you see a lot of actors, or at least people that are claiming to be involved in the project. They're clearly not allowed to say stuff like that, as we heard from Ned Luke. He also talks about how Grand Theft Auto 6 is simply not going to be a bad game, and even if it's not as good as GTA 5 or it's not as good as Red Dead Redemption 2, it's Rockstar, and until they prove us wrong, their track record is pretty much flawless at putting out some of the most masterclass games of all time. So it's really something you don't have to worry about. Now, the one thing that I didn't necessarily agree with was the leaks. I think he talked about how it's like, we don't know if that's true or not. Well, we definitely do. Rockstar obviously acknowledged that. And we know that from the leaked footage and the videos, we can tell that it's from like an early 2021, 2022 build, kind of early alpha, early beta footage. So we do know that it is legit. Rockstar have confirmed it. It has also been corroborated by other reputable reports saying that, that footage is true, that it is going to feature our two main characters, Jason and Lucia, that it is going to take place in modern-day Vice City. So we know all that to be true. It also would not shock me if Michael makes an appearance in Grand Theft Auto 6 in some way, shape, or form. We have seen Rockstar reusing actors and actresses in multiple projects, and he certainly wouldn't be the first one. Did you guys know that the voice and the likeness of Dutch Vanderland, he's actually in GTA San Andreas, and Michael, of course, was in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, they took his voice away so that no one would be able to recognize him, but he, of course, was featured in the credits of Red Dead Redemption 2. We were able to find out what character he actually played, so it wouldn't be shocking if Michael, or Ned Luke, I should say, and Sean Fontana, who plays Franklin. Remember, we actually saw them in a previous interview sort of talking about GTA 6 and would they be involved. And it kind of looked like they both had a wry smile on their face, so it would be cool to see them in the game. We know they, of course, both come from the HD universe, so that would mean they are applicable and able to return in Grand Theft Auto 6, and I do believe that would be pretty cool. So again, if you'd like to check out the entire interview for yourself, I'll leave a link to it in the description. That's happening on my buddy Dan Allen Gaming's account. So check out that. lots of cool sort of behind the scenes Rockstar stories that they talk about that I think you guys would definitely be interested in. Now, moving on, the next thing I want to dive into is the PlayStation 5 Pro and how its release could align perfectly with Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. So to give you guys the long story short, there was some PlayStation 5 Pro info that was revealed just the other day. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's coming from Tom Henderson. To give you the long story short, it's codename Project Trinity. It's been in development since early 2022. Developer kits are going out in November. It has features like accelerated ray tracing, and they're targeting a November 2024 release date. And that kind of aligns perfectly with when Grand Theft Auto 6 is scheduled to come out, or at least that could be its initial release date. And many believe, including myself, that Rockstar could be working very closely with Sony to sort of release Grand Theft Auto 6 right around the time the most powerful console is going to be coming out. And that would be the PlayStation 5 Pro, or whatever the new version of the Pro Xbox is going to be called. And even though some believe that Sony might actually work with their own first-party games for promoting the PlayStation 5 Pro, they do actually have a history of working with Rockstar in the past. So honestly, I don't think it would be too shocking for them to do something like this. Like, for example, I don't know how many of you guys remember this. Remember, Rockstar actually gave away a custom GTA 5 Xbox One and a custom PlayStation 4. So I could see them doing something like this with the PlayStation 5 Pro. If we go back even a little bit further, when Grand Theft Auto 5 was set to release, remember Rockstar partnered with Sony and they had a PlayStation 3 bundle with Grand Theft Auto 5 that came together as one big package. So they have worked with these console makers in the past, so it wouldn't be shocking if they did so going forward in the future. And as things currently stand right now, I think Rockstar's most current contract is with Sony and the PlayStation. That's what we saw them do with Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Online, and obviously the latest version of GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. But I'll leave that discussion up to you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think Rockstar is going to work specifically with Sony with the release of the PlayStation 5 Pro? And what do you think of Ned Luke, voice and likeness of Michael, talking about GTA 6? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.